Hey Hector, my name is Dallin and I am the owner and marketing consultant here at Ironchess-SEO. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me earlier. As I mentioned, I have my own websites and I work with several pest control companies, and I have their websites ranked on the top of Google in several different cities and areas, and generating leads for them that way. I'm coming into the area. I got stuff going on in Cedar Park and Round Rock, and the reasons why I chose those outside of Austin because they're just easier to rank. But they're starting to bring in some leads, and I'm really looking forward to someone to work with. I'm going to shoot this video here for you. This is a screencast of what we can do to help bring in the lead flow to your website, which is very huge in the pest control industry these days, because when people have a pest control problem, they're going to Google and they're typing in, pest control services near me, or pest control Austin TX, and that's what they're going to, and that's how they're getting, that's how people, or that's how you can get found, so that you can start getting some of those leads. So we're going to go over your website here, and the three main things that Google is looking for these days right now is citations, backlinks, and content. So content, they want to see anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 words just on your first page alone. And with that content, you need to have those high quality relevant keywords like pest control Austin or Austin pest control if you want people to be able to find you, so you can have a website laid out for the user that looks good and everything, but if it can't be found in the search engine, if Google can't find it, then nobody's going to find it, right? So going through your website here, you can see that there's not a whole lot of content here, and so that's one of the main things. Google is an informational hub, and if you don't have the content on there that has those keywords in there, Google's never going to be able to put you at the top so people can find your website, right? So you'll want to have those high quality relevant keywords in your headers and everything, which I like. This would probably be a header that normally at the top of the section here, that's going to tell Google what that section about. So you're going to want to have the keywords in there. Pictures that are saved in here, you're also going to want to have pictures saved in to your website as the high quality relevant keywords, so that way Google knows what that picture is. See, like this, mosquito control Birmingham. That's a keyword. I have all these saved in here. Flea, pest control, Birmingham, AL, location I have in Birmingham. So you'll want to have those pictures saved in there like that. So the next thing that I'm going to go over is we're going to come over here to Google, and I'm going to be the Google user. I seen that when I went to, I looked up Bug Busters. I did see your Google ads running. I didn't look too much into it, but so if we come over here, I'm the Google user, and I'm going to come in here and research pest control Austin TX, right? So the first thing you got up here your local service ads, right? And then here's your paid per click ads that you're running right here. And then the next one down, this is your map pack, all right? So very, very important, these next two sections. So to get into the map pack, all it has to do is offer your citations. Citations are online directories, and that could be anywhere where your business name, your business address, and your business phone number is listed in a directory in the web. It gives you that citation and gives you authority in the map pack. So that could be LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, Easy Local, Find Us Here, Google itself is a directory. So, and there's thousands of them, right? So you'll want to have those citations ran to help get your GMB moved up in the map pack here. And then the next one down here, this is all your organic. This is where a lot of your trust flow comes from. This is where a lot of people are going to go looking for pest control services. And to get into the organic, all it has to do off of is your backlinks. So backlinks it's another website that has a high authority, a lot of traffic to it. So it could be a private blog network. It could be just a blog about, home services, anything to do with pest control, because you want to keep it relevant. And it's in that post, it's going to have your domain, your website domain, linking back to it, and it's giving you authority in Google's eyes. Google is seeing like, hey, you're on all these other platforms, you must be important. That's why they're going to move you up and put you at the top, right? So we're going to go over here to a tool that I use called Ahrefs. Now, it is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time, but I can see that your website's just super new, or you guys just haven't done a whole lot of SEO work to it. because you just don't have a whole lot of data. I'm going to go in here and see what the one keyword that your website's being found for. Fumigation Laredo TX. So you guys are on position 60 on that. So you're on the 7th page, and this was updated on April 21st. So definitely want to get more keywords in there if you want people to find you. So I'm going to dive over here, and we're going to look at Absolute Pest Management real quick. You can see how they make it clear throughout their content, which they have a lot of it. You can tell that. But they make it clear in their content that they're working in Austin. So Absolute Pest Control Austin TX. There's a keyword up in their header. Austin Pest Control. There's another keyword in this section right here. So as Google is scanning through this website, it's not a person, it's just the algorithm is scanning through this website. It's telling them that, hey, this section right here is about Pest Control Austin TX and Austin Pest Control, right? And so it's already telling them what this content's about, and that's how they're getting that relevancy and getting found in the search engine. Here's another one here, right? And I'm sure if we go through here, Austin Pest Service Company, more keywords in here being found in their content, and that's, like I said, that's how they're being found in the pest control and Austin. That's how they're getting found in the algorithm, right? So we're going to dive over here. You can tell that their site's been they've been at it for a while. Pest Control Austin, they have it right here in their site title. You notice how you didn't have a site title at all. That's another really big thing. As Google's coming up to your website, those site titles are telling it what the website is even about. You don't have a site title up here, but it's telling it, hey, these guys do pest control services in Austin. But anyways, they got a URDR rating 41 and 16. This is their URL rating, domain rating. They got 230 domains going back to 853 backlinks. And they've got about 1,100 people going to their website every month, right? So we're going to go over here, look at these. Pest Control Austin, the main keyword here. This is actually getting searched 1,400 times a month, right? It's got a KD of 32. If you were paying for this cost, if you were running your Google ad for this and paying for it, you'd be paying $18 every time somebody clicked on your ad. That's not a conversion. That's not saying, hey, they're calling you. That lead's calling you. That's not what's happening. That just says they clicked on it, right? Charging you $18 every time they click on it. They got 380 people coming to their website every month just searching for Pest Control Austin. And this was actually updated May 14th, so this is pretty relevant information here. As for, I know you said you're running your Google ads. We do a lot of those too, running some pretty good campaigns for those. But anyways, I hope you found this information valuable. I'd like to talk to you more. Like I said, I got those sites coming in. I got them in Round Rock and Cedar Park. Really looking for somebody to work with and also to get your own SEO up so we can start generating leads to your own website as well. Thank you, Hector.